certified most accurate. Now, your First Warn 5 forecast with Mid-Michigan's only live radar. Here's Chief Meteorologist Bryan Bachman.
All right, good Tuesday evening, everyone. Things turning very stormy very quickly over the last several hours. Storms that were moving at a pretty slow clip, 30 miles per hour on the other side of Lake Michigan earlier this evening, accelerated quickly across the lower peninsula and raced right on into the region, dropping torrential rains, frequent lightning, and a few of these storms have even become severe. Let's take a look at what's going on tonight. Here's your First Warn 5 pinpoint Doppler radar showing the ongoing severe thunderstorm warning continuing until 11 p.m. for Huron and Tuscola counties. As you can see, those storms well into the thick of both of those areas right now. Let's zoom in and take a closer look. We'll start you off in Huron County, where, as you can see, worst of the storm appears to, for the moment anyway, be moving to the east of Bad Axe, right along M142 there. But Harbor Beach, this is going to be knocking on your door momentarily. You've already got some periodic lightning strikes on either side of town, moving in toward the Gore and Port Austin areas as well. Through Ubley, also into some pretty intense downpours there for you. We trail that line back into parts of Tuscola County, also under the severe thunderstorm warning. Worst of it now moving to the east of Caro and Millington, but setting its sights on places like Elkland and northern Sanilac County. Folks around Deckerville, Sandusky, Marlette, expect these storms to be on top of you within about the next 15 minutes to half hour or so. We trail back to the Tri-Cities, where we just had the severe thunderstorm warning from last hour for Bay and Saginaw counties expire. Things trailing off to a more light to moderate rain. Most of the real lightning strike activity beginning to press east of the Tri-Cities for the moment as well. Flint, you kind of got skirted by the south end of that line, but still some light to moderate rain for you. Nothing severe. However, we're now getting ready for our next push of heavier rain. You can see that just beginning to move out of St. John's and Lansing into Shiawassee County. Owasso moving through a heavy downpour right now with more lightning strike activity to your west. Some of that beginning to spill over into Gratiot County, while folks farther to the north and west, Houghton Lake, West Branch, Standish, Sterling, Clare, you're starting to get a bit of a break. This may all wind up being for naught, because we look back farther to the south and west. Those same storms we were just talking about moving into Shiawassee and Gratiot counties, trailing back with another line that goes all the way back to the south and west toward places like Kalamazoo and even toward Benton Harbor. All of that continuing off toward the east-northeast over the next few hours. So places along I-69 in particular that haven't seen really the crux of the stormy weather that is this evening, you're likely to see it over the next few hours, as this will be a majority of the overnight period event. Let's take a live look outside tonight. We'll head over to downtown Saginaw, where the storms have passed and the rain has come down. Whole different air mass now in place. 68 degrees behind the departing storm. Dew point still a bit high, but not nearly in the 70s we saw earlier. And a pleasant wind coming in out of the northwest, 16 and gusting to 24 miles per hour, as we still have some light to moderate rain coming down over the city. Also, we're refreshing 68 degrees along the Bay City riverfront right now. But take a look at where we haven't gotten much in the way of storm activity. We head to downtown Flint. You're still baking at this hour, all things considered anyway. Your current temperature at 81 degrees. Recapping some other important notes here, we have the ongoing severe thunderstorm watch. We've seen it expire, actually canceled early, I should say, for our northern counties. This will continue through the Tri-Cities area and into the thumb until at least 1 o'clock in the morning. We may even see a few more counties dropped off of that. And also, as we head into the remainder of the overnight period, we have the ongoing flood watch for the vast majority of mid-Michigan due to these heavy downpours and the soggy ground. That'll be a problem until 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. Another look at your temperatures there tonight. There's that refreshing air behind the storms, 60s and a few 70s, but still a lot of upper 70s to around 80 with muggy air ahead of those storms. Cold front in question still has yet to pull through the area on the First Warn 5 Sky Tracker. That'll continue to march east into tomorrow. So here's how the rest of it times out. First Warn 5 hour-by-hour forecast. As we hit 11 o'clock, a lot of this activity pressing east of the Tri-Cities and into I-69. We settle into a brief lull in the action through about 1, 2 in the morning, but then there's that next push of rain over southwest Michigan coming in and lasting in all likelihood through the morning commute tomorrow. 70 the overnight low for tonight, with thunderstorms continuing to be strong to isolated severe in a few spots. Morning storms giving way to afternoon sun, and 77 for tomorrow. And Thursday and Friday, David, some well-earned refreshment. 71 the high, partly to mostly sunny skies. Just have to get through the next 24 hours.
Yeah, just not out of the woods yet.
No, not quite.
All right, thank you, Brian.